doing here, Gillis? You were off watch 2 hours ago.
Just filling out my report, Lieutenant.
Must be some complicated report.
No, it's not complicated. It's just kind of hard to write. 13 years old, dead of an overdose.
You know the kid?
No, but I've known a lot like him. Starts to get to you after a while.
Got any days off coming up?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Well, if I can offer you some advice, and I can, pick something that's a million miles away from police work. Something that will blow your mind, I believe the expression is.
I'm way ahead of you, Lieutenant. How's my time?
Not bad. You cut your last run by minute 10.
All right.
Just might win that Grand Prix if we don't have to bury you first.
Okay. Oh, man, are we getting some good shots?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, all right. Okay, is your bike smiling?
Hey, Willie, that was great. I mean, really beautiful. Wasn't he something?
Wasn't he beautiful?
Hey, can I have a copy of that film? I'll pay for it.
Sure. No problem, Barbara. Got you covered. Save this little goodie for posterity.
Uh-huh.
A documentary on William Gillis, how he became the fastest thing on 2 wheels. He didn't put himself away doing it.
Hey, what is this? Very negative vibes from those two over there. How about you? You with me?
I'm your mascot, aren't I? Would a mascot turn against you?
All right. Thank you. You see, somebody believes.
Oh, something tells me that little lady's gonna get herself hurt.
Why?
It's not the machine she's riding, it's that bad case of puppy love she's got.
Well, we all pick up those bruises, don't we?
Willie won't let her get hurt.
Precinct, Sergeant Alder.
Hello, is Officer William Gillis there, please?
Just left the station, ma'am.
Well, do you know when he'll be back?
No, ma'am. Can I take a message?
No, just tell him Barbara called and then... Just tell him I called.
Will do.
Barbie! Hi, Jill. I didn't recognize you. You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just fine. Are you sure? You look like you might have been crying. Well, I was just upstairs visiting somebody. That can be a downer, you know? Yeah. Is there anything I can do? No. Nothing anybody can do, really. Say hello to your husband for me, will you?
You want me to wait around in case your bike isn't ready?
No, it's ready. Spoke to Joe.
Oh, yeah?
See you at muster.
Joe. Hi, Willie.
Is y'all ready to go?
Yeah, I got it all set for you. She runs like 17 joules.
Right.
You've got all the acceleration you can handle.
Huh?
It'll dance on a dime.
And give 3 cents change, right?
Mr. Tabner, I've got that 175 with the electric starter you ordered for Barbara. I've been holding it for a week. I'll have one of the boys wheel it.
No, I didn't come for that. I thought Barbara might be here. You haven't seen her, have you?
No.
Or was she around yesterday or maybe the day before?
I haven't seen your daughter since... Well, Willie, Barbara was with you the day you brought your bike in. How long ago was that?
4 days ago. Mr. Tabner, my name's William Gillis. I'm a friend of your daughter's. Is there anything wrong? Anything I can do?
Did Barbara say anything to you about going anywhere? Maybe taking a trip?
No, sir. Nothing. When was she last home? Mr. Tabner, I'm a police officer. Now, if Barbie's missing or you think she's run away...
Who said anything about her being a runaway? Nobody said she was missing.
Well, it's just that you seem very concerned about her whereabouts. Maybe we can help you locate her.
I don't need the police in on this.
You might need us if she's in trouble.
Who said she was in any kind of trouble?
Sir, 4 days is a long time not to know where a 16-year-old is. Now, please, why don't you come down to the station and we'll file out a missing persons report.
Hey, nobody asks you, Officer Gillis, and I resent your butting in, so butt out.
Joe, have you got an address on Barbie?
Yeah, I got it on the invoice for the new bike. You want it?
Yeah, please.
You're making a whole big McGill out of this thing.
Lieutenant, you had to be there. You had to see his face.
Gillis, from everything you tell me, the girl is gone, not missing. There is a difference.
Not if you'd seen the look on her father's face. It said missing. Lost.
Well, then why did he refuse to let you put out a missing persons on it?
I don't know. I don't know. He never gave me a chance to find out. He just turned and walked.
Then there's nothing the department can do. Nothing. The girl is a minor, you know.
Lieutenant, it's been 4 days now. I know this girl. She's not the type to take off like that. Now, maybe she's missing kidnapped or missing dead.
Or not missing at all. That would put us in a position where the parents could sue if we activated a search for their daughter without their permission. Right or wrong? Without authorization from the father or mother, there's nothing we can do. Nothing. Oh, Gillis. The girl is probably all right.
What if she isn't, Lieutenant? I mean, what if she's in trouble somewhere and she's trying to reach out to someone and there's no one there? Now, I think that's why she tried to call me.
Gillis, I'm sorry. But until the department is invited into this thing by the parents, it is none of our business.
Then I'll just have to make it my business on my own time.
Oh, well, it wouldn't pay for me to address myself to that now, would it? Gillis, if there's one thing I hate about this job, it's the paperwork. I got about a half an hour left here to do, and you're not letting me get on with it. Now, if you're not out of here in 5 seconds, it's not going to make any difference to me what you do, because you won't be around.
Yes, sir.
Gillis, I hope you find her. But like you say, on your own time. Now, get out of here.
Thank you, sir.
You know, like I said, there's nothing you can do officially, right?
It's my lunch break. I'm just going to visit a friend. She called me, and I'm returning the call.
Hey, your uniform? No one's gonna thank you if you go in there and it turns out wrong, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm not looking for anybody to thank me. Just trying to find Barbie.
Do you want me to come with you?
No, you better not. Mr. Tabner couldn't handle me being a cop. Two of us need freak.
Okay, I'll be here. Won't be too long, cause it's my lunch break too, and I'm hungry.
Okay.
Yes?
Mrs. Tabner?
Yes. What is it?
Mrs. Tabner, my name's William Gillis. I'm a police officer.
It's Barbara. What happened to her?
Oh, no, nothing. Nothing's happened to her. I'm a friend of hers, and I'd like to talk to you for a minute, if you don't mind.
Please, come in.
Thank you.
I'm blind. I hope that doesn't make you uncomfortable. It seems to put some people off.
No, ma'am, no. Not at all. It's just that Barbie never mentioned it.
Do you know where my daughter is, Officer Gillis?
No, ma'am, I don't. That's why I'm here. My visit's strictly unofficial. I'm here on my own. I was at the bike shop this morning when your husband came looking for her. Now, when I spoke to him, he refused to ask the police to help. As Barbara's mother, you can ask. So please, let us try and find her.
No, I can't, Officer Gillis. My husband and I talked it over. And, well, he feels very strongly about this.
Mrs. Tabner, I don't understand. I know you must love Barbara very much. Why won't you let us help?
Thank you for coming, Officer Gillis. Thank you for being a friend of Barbara's. I know you meant well.
Mrs. Tabner, if there's something you're afraid the police might find out if we're called in.
There are no thieves or skeletons in our closet, Officer Gillis. Goodbye.
Please, let me leave my name and telephone number with you, just in case you change your mind. Now, if you're here alone, just have the operator call Ludlow Precinct and ask for Officer Gillis. Thank you.
Turn you down. Well, that's got to tell you that they just don't want you.
Look, I'll be the first one to apologize if it turns out Barbara's okay and I've been a pain in the neck.
Nearest available unit in vicinity 1465 Elm Road, Trail Roads Bus Company. This is a Meet the Woman, Mrs. Mary Ruiz, regarding possible possession of narcotics. Code 2, over.
This is Ludlow Niner. We're 2.5 blocks from the bus depot and rolling.
Eagle Line from Bismarck arriving gate 2 at 10:20. Eagle Line from Bismarck arriving gate 2 at 10:20.
There she goes. That's the girl.
Barbie! I didn't see her up there. She's gone.
She's gone all right. In a bad way.
Oh, wow. I don't think you realize that your daughter's life is at stake. Now, she's into hard drugs.
Officer, you don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Tablin, it's not what, it's who. And the who happens to be your daughter.
Officer Gillis,
Yes, ma'am.
our daughter is on drugs, but not the kind you think. It's insulin. She's a diabetic. And you're right. Barbara's a runaway from herself, from diabetes, from the possibility of becoming like me. She found out about it 4 days ago.
She'll learn to accept it. But it'll take time, don't you see? And that's what she's going through now. Look, I've been through any number of encounter sessions, and I've had a good deal of sensitivity training. I'm not some beer-guzzling Babbitt. I'm a man who's very much in tune with what's happening today. And one of the things I can tell you about young people is that you can't force them into anything. Barbara's not just a dog who'll come just because I say fetch.
But maybe she needs you to come to her. It sounds to me like she is lost.
No, she is not lost. She's merely getting her head together.
Mrs. Tablin, how many injections a day does Barbara have to give herself?
2. Why?
Because there were no vials of insulin in the bag she left behind. Maybe she's out. Now, where does she get the next one, huh?
She can handle it.
What if she can't?
I know my daughter, officer, and I know if we go out and bring her back by force, it won't mean anything. She's going to have to work this thing out alone.
I don't believe this. You can't be serious.
I've had enough of you and your hysterics. Now get out of here, both of you. She'll be all right. She'll be fine.
A lot of kids like you are running away from the city all the time. I can't blame you. No way. Good, clean living out here. Of course, it'd be kind of nice if you had somebody to show you around these parts. I know them pretty well myself. What do you say? We'll have a couple of laughs.
I want to go to the Haven. You said you were going that way.
Sure I am. But what's your rush? There's a little place I know.
Mister, I'm 16. If you got any ideas, just...
All right, take it easy. If you want to go to the Haven, it's your business. But I don't have to give you limousine service. Out. What am I being nice? You're going to take that kind of attitude. Go on, go to your junkie friends at the Haven.
I'm looking for Keith Biggs. He wrote if I needed help, he'd be here.
Okay, Barbara, now take it easy. Keith is here. We're all friends here. Nobody's gonna hurt you, and we don't turn anybody away. I'm John. This is Angie.
Hi, Barbara. Hi.
That's fine, Keith. Get you straightened away, okay?
Yeah, that's why I came. That's why I'm here. That's why I came.
Hey.
She's gonna be all right. She's gonna be fine. Come on, Barbara. Come on.
It's okay. You're safe here.
Keith? I couldn't stay at home. I didn't have any place else to go. I'm really scared.
Everybody says that when they come here. Listen to me. We're gonna take turns. We're gonna sit with you, hold your hand, and cry with you, and sweat with you, and shake with you. But we're gonna get you through, Barbara. Because all of us here are the gotten through ones. Come on. Okay. Starting now, I don't want her left alone. I want someone always with her. I want you to set up, and I want everybody to take 2-hour shifts.
Hey.
What's the matter here? You played this scene before?
Yeah, I know, but I never knew she was on anything.
Well, when she walks out of here, she won't be, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Two injections in a 24-hour period?
Uh-huh.
Well, it tells us that her case isn't a mild one.
What if she can't get the insulin she needs?
Well, different people would have different reactions.
Jill. Now, come on. Level with me, please.
Okay. If a diabetic requires 2 injections of insulin in a 24-hour period, and they don't get it, then you could assume that they would go into a diabetic coma. But it might not be true in Barbara's case. I should have put it together at the hospital. She had an orange. I saw it. That's what they give patients so that they can practice giving themselves injections.
You could always go for the obvious. Her old man could be right. She might just be getting her head together. She'll be back after she makes that adjustment.
Oh, that's got to be quite an adjustment. You see the trophy case?
What are you talking about?
Well, the guy's got this trophy case filled with first place this, second place that. Now, this is just my feelings, you understand? But the guy's used to winners. Nothing damaged.
It's gotta be rough on Mrs. Tabner being blind. Now, when Barbie needs him, he's not there for her either.
Willie, is Mrs. Tabner a diabetic? I mean, do you know if her blindness was brought on by diabetes? Because if it was, and if Barbara thinks someday that's going to happen to her, and the father feels the way that you think he does, then I think you better find her. I mean, I think you better find her real fast.
So what are we supposed to do? Just wait around and let it happen?
I'll read it to you again. It's their kid. They've committed no crime. Their morality or lack of it belongs to them. There is nothing we can do.
It might turn out to be a bad scene, Lieutenant. Jill ran it down last night.
And it looks like maybe she didn't take any insulin with her on purpose. If her father can't accept her and she's afraid she's going to become blind like her mother, maybe she wants to die.
What do you want me to do? The book says no. I didn't write it, and I may not like it, but those are the words, and we have to live by them.
What about a court order, Don't we have sufficient evidence that her parents are putting her life in jeopardy?
Maybe, but that would take time, Gillis, more than we've got.
What about school? Even if her parents won't put out a missing persons, there is a state law about truancy. Can't we put out a bulletin on that?
That's not too bad a question, Webster. Be very unusual to put out a bulletin on that. It'd also be very legal.
Barbara Tabner, age 16, 5 feet, 3 inches, 105 pounds, blonde hair, blue eyes, complexion fair, last seen wearing jeans and plaid shirt. This girl in possible danger of coma. If found, red blanket nearest emergency.
Well, thank you for coming, Ava. We appreciate you trying to help. If there's anything you think of, please let us know. Thank you.
Give them time. Maybe somebody will come up with something.
Mrs. Mann, I'm afraid we're running out of time.
Excuse me, Mrs. Mann, does the name Keith mean anything to you? I haven't got her last name.
There are so many students, the vice principal just can't know all of them as much as I'd like to.
Mrs. Mann, I just found the last page of a letter in Barbara's locker. It was signed Keith, that's all. No envelope, nothing else. From what it says here, he found a place to live, to stay after he ran away. Listen, to tell you the truth, I was scared to death when I split. I had nowhere to go, but then I found this place. If you're ever on a bad trip, they'll help you here, Barbie. Nobody asks questions, nobody. It ends there. Keith. Keith who, Mrs. Mann?
Biggs. Keith Biggs. Of course, I should have known from the beginning. He was a heroin user. The police arrested him twice. Before he became involved with drugs, he and Barbara were friends.
Mrs. Mann, do you have any idea where the place Keith's referring to is located?
No.
Maybe his parents.
Keith's father is dead. After Keith ran away, his mother had a nervous breakdown. And she moved to Florida. She had a sister there who was going to take care of her. I could find out if she left a forwarding address.
Would you do that, Mrs. Mann? Please, it's going the long way around, but that's all we've got now.
Looks like we're all Barbie's got, too.
Leave me alone.
Barbara, listen to me. Listen to me. You're going to come through it. I know it hurts now. Listen to me. It hurts now, but that's good. It means that you're going to come through it. We're right here. No one's going to go away. We know what's happening. We've been through it before. Just relax. Let it happen, babe. It's going to be all right. Does she look right to you? They're all different. This one's a little rougher than most. Do your parents know she's here? No. I'm gonna make a call.
Yes, she does have a kind of case where she keeps souvenirs and things, but I won't let you examine its contents. That's final.
Why not?
Because young people have civil rights. That's why not.
How about a right to live? Does she have that right?
Well, I don't happen to think that anything I'm doing is affecting Barbara's.
Hello?
Please don't interrupt me. Just listen. Your daughter is undergoing a period of narcotics withdrawal.
Wait.
She's going to be back with you shortly. Please don't attempt to have this phone call traced or contact the police. Your daughter is going to be just fine. I just don't want you to be worried.
Thank you.
Well, for all we know, that phone call might have been just a joke.
And for all we know, Barbara could be dead.
Just because she has diabetes? Well, I mean, I know it's not something to be taken lightly, but...
She's 16 years old. She's probably terrified she's going to end up like me. And I'm terrified for her. She's seen what kind of marriage we've had since I lost my sight. And she decided she'd rather risk dying than have that.
We have a good marriage.
A marriage held together by your fear of what people would say if you left me. And by my fear of what I'd do if I left you. And by the fact we both love Barbara. That's not a marriage. It's two cripples with one crutch between them.
Hey, look at this.
Haven.
Let's go. Thank you.
Where are you going? Do you know where she is?
I think so. We'll call you as soon as we know anything.
We don't have a bad marriage. Well, nobody has a perfect marriage. You know? Every marriage is made up of little compromises, after all. Most people have marriages like ours. Don't they, Ellen? Don't they?
Go home, Keith.
Come on, hang on. You can make it. I know you can. Barbara, I've seen people who give up and they're back on the stuff in no time. Now, you don't want that to happen to you, do you?
I want to go home. It's not going to work. I got to have...
No, all you got to do is hang on. Just hang on. You can make it.
I might die.
You're not gonna die. You just gotta hang on. You can hack it. I know you can. Atta girl.
Okay, stay cool now. Don't panic. Might just be somebody getting a speeding ticket. Okay, a couple of you guys, come with me. Let's see what this is about.
Hey, come here, come here. Do the cops have any reason to be looking for any of you guys? Then it's Barbara. Her parents must have found out she was here and sent the cops.
Yeah, lots of girls come and go here, officer, but after a while, their faces all just look alike and their names just go out of our mind.
Hey, we know your reputation. It's a good one, helping people. This girl needs a different kind of help.
She's diabetic. She may already be in shock.
You say she's a diabetic.
She's a friend of mine. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, cops have been known to lie, my friend.
That's right. And diabetics without insulin have been known to die, my friend.
A lot of our people would like to die when they come here, but they never do. And they walk out of these gates as whole human beings. Now, can you say the same when they walk out of your prisons?
Why would we lie to you?
Oh, come on. I've been around cops. I've been hassled and busted by cops all across this country. We've got people inside that can't pass a simple urine test. There are people in there who would fall apart if they had to go near one of your joints again. If I let you in there and you start busting them, then we've got nothing left. There is no haven here anymore.
We're telling you the truth. We only want one girl to help her.
I don't buy your truth. If you've got a search warrant, then I can't keep you out. If you don't, there is no way that you're getting in.
How can you be so sure we're lying?
Because if you were worried about her being a diabetic, you would have brought some insulin along with you. But neither one of you said a word about that.
Now, listen to me. We didn't bring any insulin because neither of us are doctors. And the dose has to be exact. Now, too much insulin could kill her. Now, our job is to find her and get her to a hospital where there are people who know what they're doing. Now, I don't know how else to say to you, but please believe us because we're just trying to save her life.
Okay, one of you. One. Go in, talk to her. See if she backs you up. Leave that gun.
I'm taking her. Hey, Angie, now listen, nobody says anything, right? Okay, tell Jordan that I took the Jeep and I'll have her back in a couple days. Get the door.
Where is she? Oh, he said she was here. She was, man. I don't know where she is. Where's that road lead? I'm not going to tell you. Why not? Because I don't want you putting a collar on her on some highway. I mean, if you guys are running a con on me, she's going to be behind bars before the day is out. One! I said one!
Found something out there you better take a look at.
Oh, my God. All right. Now, where does that road lead? It comes out east of River Road. Is that your bike outside? Yes, yes. I'll run with that. Tell us the red blank. Eastern River Road. Right.
Dispatch, this is Ludlow 9. Need a relay to Memorial Hospital. Tell them to roll an ambulance.
really made it past the intersection before he got here?
No, he can't go faster cross country than I can go by the highway. You double back?
No. No way.
I'll call an air watch, see if they can't find him.
Hey, forget it. There's not enough time.
We can't just sit here.
Don't bust her, man. She's just trying to get clean.
Diabetics are not supposed to get clean of insulin. How's the pulse? It's weak. Pretty weak.
Hi.
Hi.
Take me home, Willie.
Want to go along?
Yeah.
Numero uno.
It's got to be something to be numero uno.
Yeah, but I'm not quite finished.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's not that big a disgrace to finish 10th in your first race.
No. How many people in that race, by the way?
It matters not how you play the game. I mean,
I'll get that. Don't anybody get up. I'll get the doorbell. Just stay right there.
Mr. Tabner, hi. Come on in.
Hi. Hey, you ready to go, Bob?
yeah.
Hello. I don't mean to rush you, but we're due to pick your mother up at the hospital in about 15 minutes.
It's okay.
The hospital? There's nothing wrong, I hope.
No, the exact opposite, as a matter of fact. When Barb was in the hospital when she was coming out of her coma, Jill told my wife about some of the things they're doing with lasers, how they're able to help all kinds of cases of diabetic blindness. And she's over getting her first treatment now.
I hope it works out.
So do I. But it's not vital. I'll see you.
See you later, you guys.
See you, Barb.
Later.
Bye. Oh, hey, Barbie.
Yeah.
Next Saturday, big race.
Bye, Willie.
I'll see you there.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, Willie.
Yeah.
I think you won the race that counts.